King of the slick talk. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie.
I got to, man. I got to, man. The nigga music, it touch your soul. The nigga beat selection. I'm a rapper. When I go to look for a beat, I type in Sue Surf type beat. Okay, so let's get into this, man. Sue Surf is going through a situation right now. Before we go any further with what we're going to do, what we're going to talk about, I'm going to give y'all exactly what we know. So, off top, wait. Oh, there you go. Okay, here we go. So, off top, what do we know? Is Surf locked up right now, currently? Last I checked, no. Will he be locked up? Yes, even if it's only until he receives a bond, but yes, there is unknown charges waiting for him and his lawyer to face. Understand what this means, because it's a lot of people who have not been in these courthouses that don't understand these situations, that don't understand the difference between state and federal, that don't understand a lot of things that are speaking. You know what I mean? Now let me keep on going. What is he charged with? As I said, it's unknown, but to be clear, RICO is not a charge. People think that RICO, like, he got a RICO charge. RICO is not a charge. RICO is a set of laws created for organized crime units to tie alleged criminals and crimes together due to affiliation, and we will not know his actual charges until he is actually served with you know what I mean, in custody and served with his paperwork. You know what I mean? Is it confirmed RICO? We do have a tweet from Qua. He said that we're operating as if it's RICO. That's what we hear and that's what we understand. But like I said, it's going to be sealed until he gets it. Yeah, I mean, is it Operation Rodeo? No. Now, this is one of the problems. Soon as everybody was looking for information, and this is a sealed situation until he's served with it. So people are searching, I'm searching, everybody's searching. They saw something happen in Jersey called Operation Rodeo, and Operation Rodeo is actually in South Jersey, not the part that Surf operates in. Yeah, I mean, that he's from, I should say, but it's in South Jersey, Camden area, like right outside of Philly, certain little parts like that. And there's something going on called Operation Rodeo, where they're rounding up people who have warrants, people who are fugitives, people who've been running from the law for a minute. You see what I'm saying? So that's going on, and it's completely unrelated to Surf situation. But I think because they saw it said Operation in front, they assumed that was the same thing as RICO situation. Now, when the lady from Fox News comes out and says, well, Sue Surf has nothing to do with it, people think that means Surf is not still facing charges, and he does still have his ongoing situation. So is it Operation Rodeo? No, that's verified by the white lady on Fox News. Yeah, you know I mean, but he still got what he got going on. What else we got? Why are people saying free Surf? People are saying free Surf because it's local people that were aware of the situation and assumed he was already locked up. So they started saying free Surf on Twitter, and it spread. And that's why I personally got the facts, and I put it out in my first blog all the way up to now that he wasn't locked up. But people hear what they want to hear. And so, yeah, I mean, they assume that maybe he was locked up, or maybe it's a publicity stunt if he isn't locked up, and all this silly ass type of shit. You know what I mean? When it's obvious what's going on right now. If you are a real, I got a line that say I got a homie that's been running from the feds for so long. If he'd have did his time, he would have been free already. You know what I mean? Surf got money. He got lawyers. If they looking for him, he making sure his lawyer talk to the right people, so he not just going in completely blind. You know what I mean? He gonna tie up some loose ends. He got his songs done. He don't know if and for how long, so he's tying up loose ends, and we gonna send him positive energy and all that. What else is it? What else I got written down here? That's why I personally got boom, 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 boom. And then last but not least, Chris Unbiased went to court today with his horny ass. He's starting trial at the end of the month, and that is completely unrelated to Sue Surf, but fuck him. Now, how do we feel about it? With the panel first, you know what I mean? Of course, a part of me wants to say free Sue Surf, but people don't understand that. If I say free Sue Surf, it's because right now he's already in jail mentally. You can't, when you got this type of situation going on, you are not feeling free. You are not able to just move around. You can't even laugh. You have those empty laughs where you laugh, and then in the back of your mind, you think about your situation, and you like, man, what the fuck? Life ain't funny. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? So I still feel like it's free Sue Surf. And just to clarify something I said in my blog, I said, you know what I mean? People are saying that he shouldn't be in the gang if he wants to bop. People, you have to understand, the Sue Surf that just headlined Summer Madness is not the nigga that joined whatever he joined to, yeah, I mean, it's a victim of circumstance type situation. Yeah, I mean, now gangs have rules. Gangs have things that they stand by. It's loyalties. It's, you know what I mean, principles, or at least it's supposed to be. So when I say free surf, I'm saying free surf because it's a man that's a part of something that, to my knowledge, at least he's standing on the rules and regulations of the, you know what I mean, of the gang. I don't, you know what I mean? Now, in YSL situation, a young lady was killed. I would hope that surf ain't have nothing to do with that type of shit. You know what I mean? I would go out on a limb and say he probably doesn't have anything to do with that type of shit. You know what I mean? But until we get anything that says that he did something that's a superior violation to human rights, such as certain people I just mentioned, I'm going to say free surf. If he was living the life of a gangster, a parallel to the life that he speaks on stage, I'm going to say free Sue Surf. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a lot of niggas that chose to play a certain game and to live a certain lifestyle, and he's one of them. His ops are some of them. His homies are some of them. Shit happens, including death jail and you know, robbery and shit. Shit happens, shootings, all that happened in this lifestyle. When you join this lifestyle, you agree to deal with that type of shit, and then at the end of the day, if I got love for you, when you deal with your consequences, I'm still gonna scream free you. Point blank, period. My bad for taking up all that time. How y'all feel though?
No, you killed that, and he said you touched upon a lot of points that needed to be a lot of clarification there. I'm gonna piggyback off of what you were saying, and yeah, like Surf is one of our own. Like, he's one of our own, and you know, if you saw his Instagram story yesterday, if you haven't checked out Henny's blogs, you know, he's like Henny said, if he's not incarcerated at the moment, if he's still walking around a free man, you know, impending cases, impending charges, all of that, you know, he needs our support, our positivity, and yeah, like he's one of our own, and he's at a point right now, like it's so poignant that, you know, he's just come off of headlining Summer Madness. The whole world's talking about him. He goes off onto Rolling Loud, you know, and then days later, here we are. Like, this is yeah, this is something that needs our, like I say, it needs our love and our light and our positivity. We're just gonna, yeah, man, show that guy support. He's out here trying to, he's a black man from, you know, an inner city neighborhood, trying to make him like he's the definition of what you want to happen in life, like what you want to happen to your people that you grow up with, the people you got come up around, like us as supporters, as fans of battle rap. He is the definition of what you want for these guys. And like, if we're supporters, if we're fans, like Surf is, you know, he's up there, like he's moments away from, you know, touching huge potential things. And yeah, let me not go on some big rant, but yeah, I think he definitely that that kind of critique or whatever, save that or take it somewhere else.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about some cool shit here. And
My bad, Spiffy. My bad, Jen. I forgot to read this while I was doing my little spill or whatever. But Qua, who is Surf's homie and manager, he says, what everybody's forgetting is we literally won't know exactly what's going on till we go inside. By we go inside, that's his homie. So he's saying we as in Surf is the one who physically going to do it, go inside. I'm assuming, I don't know if Qua's caught up in this himself, maybe he is, but he said all the assumptions and shit people making and thinking this is a publicity stunt is foolish. We will never play with prison. We already lit. Why we need a stunt like this? All right, Spiff, what's up?
Nah, I was definitely gonna say, man, it's a difficult situation to be in because, you know, one foot in and one foot out, you know what I'm saying, due to the street politics or due to you know, deciding to be, you know, kind of loyal to a fault. And I say to a fault because, you know, this is part of the repercussions, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he is a provider for a lot of families as well as his own, you know what I'm saying? So that to me is the part that I think that's playing in his head the most, not the accolades as a battle rapper or, you know, the fame and fortune. You know what I'm saying? It kind of reminded me of the end of the movie Blow a little bit, but he was like, damn, dog, like my child. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, like my mother type shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but well wishes and positive vibes to that man. So this is not a publicity stunt. Niggas do not play with jail. Niggas do not do none of that wild, goofy shit to try to get hot or stay hot, man. You know, like Jen was saying, though, you know what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of options in those places, man. Biggie said it best. Either you slinging crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot or you rap or some form of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So as much as people talk about him, you know what I'm saying, positive and negative in his career or whatever, it's like everybody aspires to make it from that and get to that level at some point. Not saying he's, you know, Jay-Z or P. Diddy, but it's a lot of people that's still on that same corner he came from. It's a lot of people that's writing those raps. It's a lot of people that's involved in a certain life that don't want to have the longevity of that life because they got dreams and wishes and goals and shit like that, man. So shout out to him for being focused and disciplined enough to you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, make it out, man. But you know what I'm saying, so sometimes your past will follow you, man, and you got to deal with the consequences of that as a man. So, you know, like I said, praise to him and everybody that's affected by the situation.
And I'm gonna say this, you know, I gotta ask y'all this, okay? Because I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, Surf is too successful. He should have left that gangster shit alone," and blase, blase, blah. But I feel like it's the same people who a month ago was criticizing Quando Rondo for saying I'm leaving this gangster shit alone. Yeah, I mean, niggas is dying on this side. Niggas is going to jail for RICO on this side for being affiliated. You know what I mean? And he's somewhere in the middle now. Granted, he has something to do with the King Von shit, and he has been supremely ignorant when he did say, "Oh, I see the light. I'm not fucking with this shit." The way we reacted is completely opposite to the way people are reacting right now. Why he ain't leave the gang life alone? Niggas is stupid. Niggas change their life. They need to change their life. This nigga try to change his life. He get criticized. So what, talk to me. How do y'all feel about that? What's the middle line? I don't even know what I'm asking. I just want to know what y'all think about that.
I think, go ahead, Jen.
No, go on, Swift.
No, I was going to say, I think people get it confused. Like people that can sit safely at their keyboard or on their phone that ain't never went through or lived or witnessed or been a part of these real life situations that's going on, it's easier for them to give an opinion on something. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the people that's just entertained by it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, gang bang forever and be a statistic and be a man and stand up by the principles and morals and codes of the streets. And then you got the people that's like, well, just stop gang banging, go get a job, go do this and go do that. Like, it's not as easy as people think it is. We've seen this particular story a lot of times. You can't take a person that's used to living a certain life for so long and then, you know what I'm saying, give them money, fame, and fortune. Of course, they got a certain level of street smarts that's like, all right, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. But their initial reactions to things, the things that make them happy, the places that they feel safe, the activities they like to be involved in, like this shit is not going to change that easy. It's not as easy as saying, same thing with Beanie Sigel. Like when he first got with The Rock and they took him on tour, they was like, Slim, you gotta chill. Plenty of songs where Jay was like, yo, I'm just trying to get Beans to chill because he don't know the difference between I'm not in the streets and now you're a brand, you're a business, we this, we that. So I don't want to take up much time.
Also, for all we know, this is something from a long time ago. This doesn't have to be this doesn't have to be a current situation. I think you touched on that in your blog, Henny. It doesn't mean that he's out here living.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, exactly.
We don't know. We don't know what Surf does behind. Like, we do know what he said, that he moved to Atlanta to focus, to, you know, live in his penthouse and just, you know, be a battle rapper, be a rapper. You see him constantly in the studio, constantly on live in the studio in between battles and stuff. Like, we don't know what kind of life he's living. We don't know what happened in, like, we know that he's had charges and stuff in the past. He lived a certain life in the past. We don't know that doesn't stem from that. We don't know that he's not involved in anything. Like, we know the hip hop police is a thing. Like, we know that, like, often these sweeping indictments sweep in everybody, a tattoo and, you know, the right contacts and social media stuff might be enough to get you pulled into something, because you might be the one who isn't involved but knows enough to, you know, we don't know any of the particulars involved. We don't know how much. We just kind of don't know. I think touching on what Henny was saying in the beginning, we're like, people are hypocritical, right? Like, you will shift the goalposts depending on, you know, like you said, the same people would say, you know, once you're in, you're out, for my guy the other day, and now saying, well, you had an opportunity. Didn't Quando Rondo, was it Quando Rondo?
Yeah, Quando Rondo, yeah.
Like, look at where he is. Like, look at his opportunities. Look at the money he could be making. Like, you can't say that for him and then say, well, no, Surf is a big battle rapper. He's a huge battle rap star. Like, he should have come out. Like, it's and again, we don't know what these people are doing behind the scenes, but I do know, yeah, like we build up stars to be infallible, and like, when we're quick to criticize, we're quick, whatever it is that they've done, rather than apply the logic that we would apply to the people we know, our family, whatever, we reserve a special criticism for them. There's always something that they could have done better. Never mind if we said a different thing last week, like, and we pick and choose. It's the nature of social stuff.
So with that being said, man, I just wanna go around the room real quick so we can end with some type of happiness type shit. You feel me? I want to get from both of y'all your favorite Sue Surf battle and your favorite Sue Surf moment. Whoever clever could start, you know what I mean? And in the chat, y'all are welcome to join in. I'm gonna acknowledge some of y'all's too, or whoever speaking at the time could, you know what I mean, check out the chat, acknowledge some of them too.